What's up everybody? Trunk Fresh Green 34 here, back with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Chris Freightman, a tow truck from the Trucks episode of Cars on the Road. And I'm really excited about this one. I think this is going to be my favorite release of 2024. It's definitely one of the more intricate castings that they've done in recent years, so I'm really excited. But before we get into the review, you might notice we have a new recording background, so it's still the same table. I've just sort of moved things around, so now you can actually see the Radiator Springs buildings more instead of just the Cozy Cone. I will be doing a full kind of updated town layout video showcasing this in the future, but I thought for right now I would just call attention to it because I think it actually looks really nice. I've had the Cozy Cone there for I think 3 years. I think 3 years worth of videos now. So it's definitely time for a change, and I think this is a pretty good one. I think this is going to look really, really nice. So I'm very excited. But yeah, let's get into the review of Chris Freightman, and that's another thing actually. This layout allows me to have the car further back so that I can show the artwork better. And I really do like the artwork. It looks very, very nice. They have to kind of like condense it a bit so he's not like centered to the card. He's just kind of more left centered, I suppose. Looks kind of funny, but I like it. Of course, new for 2024 in the newest case. Or, well, not newest case now, but one of the newest cases. As seen in Cars on the Road with Ghost Tractor, Cave McQueen, Slime McQueen, Space Creature McQueen, President Mater, and Quadratorcasar. I think I called this Cave McQueen. This is Cave Mater. Yeah, I have reviewed a few of these now. I still need Ghost Tractor, Space Creature McQueen, and Quadratorcasar, so hopefully I can get those soon. And I will be right back with this guy all opened up. So in my review of Adam Rodriguez, I talked about how he's kind of like a Cars 3 character that they just sort of copied over into On the Road. And Chris Freightman is a bit similar. He has a really interesting story. So in the Meet the Cars book for Cars 3, Cars 3 edition, there is a tow truck that looks exactly like this guy right here. He just has some like rescue decals kind of on the doors. And they label him as Herb Kerbler, which obviously isn't correct. That is the next-gen four-wheel drive racer. And this tow truck, as a result, also just doesn't appear in the movie, seemingly. Um, a lot of the rescue characters aren't really seen in the movie at all. I think Morgan Martins appears for like a split second. Tiny Lugsworth, I think, appears for like 2 frames, maybe. And then Chris and Adam, I don't really think are visible at all. I don't even think Chris actually appears in the movie. I think that was sort of confirmed recently, but very interesting story behind this guy. And I'm glad that the model has been released in some capacity, even if it is kind of a generic on-the-road version. I am still happy about it because I do think it is a very intricate and well-done model. So starting off with the expression, it's pretty similar to what we've come to expect. He's pretty happy. Looks like a happy guy. One thing I don't really love is the eyelid color. It kind of looks just a bit too dark for me. I realize that they can't make it the same shade because then it would look a little bit unnatural. That's kind of what a lot of the China produced diecasts kind of suffered from. But I don't know, maybe it wouldn't, because I feel like if you gave him an eye plate and still like segmented it off, it would still look fine. I don't know. I think it should be brighter personally. I also don't like how you can see the eyelids. It's kind of hard to tell on camera actually, but it is pretty grainy. And since it's such a large surface area, it is noticeable, unfortunately. I'm noticing as well, he's got like schmutz on his hood. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, he doesn't have any decals or anything on the sides. He's kind of just a generic tow truck. He doesn't have any branding or anything like that. I do like, once again, they actually added like mud slash rust slash weathering. I've pointed this out in quite a few of my recent reviews that this is something that they seem to be trying to implement on a lot of their new releases, which is really surprising, but definitely welcome. I think it adds a lot of kind of character to the releases. So I really like that. I will say it does kind of clash with the very glossy paint job. I don't know if those two necessarily mesh well together, but they work, I suppose. Then we've got his rims here. They look pretty nice. They also have rust and dirt detailing inside, so I really like that. And then this is really cool. Like, I love how intricate this all looks. These decals look nice and crisp. Really nice. Does this unhook? I feel like it doesn't. No, I don't think so. But still, there's just so much happening here that makes this so impressive, because you've got this piece, you have the actual, like, hook arm, you've got this, like, bendy cord piece up top, you've got these, I think, are these extra wheels? I'm not even sure what these are. And it's just very intricately done, which is definitely something that I appreciate. He's got hair stuck in him, though. And there's the base. He doesn't have a license plate at all, which is interesting. But yeah, I think the paintwork, it's a bit glossy. I don't know. I don't hate it. I feel like if they went a little bit more of a matte finish, it would go nicely with the weathering that they added. But like I said, I do appreciate that they added weathering at all. And yeah, not too much else to say. Like I said, there's no other real decals or anything like that. So yeah, overall, this is a really good release in my opinion. Like I said, my only complaints are the paint and the eyepiece. Doesn't look super great, but overall, this is definitely a contender for one of my favorite releases of 2024. I don't really know what else is going to top it, or rather, come close to it. I think the UFO prop in the little 3-pack coming out, that one might be kind of fun. I don't think it'll be the best. I think it'll be fun though. I do also have Tony Motorfelt here, and he looks kind of cool. So maybe he'll be in my top 5. I'm not sure. But I think when the year is done, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go through every single release that I reviewed this year and sort of rank them and give my thoughts on them, because I don't know, I think it'd be fun to see how this main line really stacked up. And yeah, that is pretty much it for my review of Chris Freightman. Let me know your thoughts on him in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts on the new town layout. I think it's going to look really nice. I think a change of pace is more than welcome. I like having so much open space now, because before, like, I didn't really show it at all ever, but the way it was set up before, I had like a very like limited little rectangle where I could actually record. Now, though, I have this like massive open square in the center of the town, and I've got space on the left and right. It just looks really nice. So yeah, overall, thanks for watching. Chris Freightman, pretty solid release. And yeah, that's about it. See you all in the next video.